DJI Mini 3 Pro, unboxing and first impressions. Got that coming up next. Bill the Drone Reviewer here. If you like the content of this video or anything on my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. With that, let's begin. The other night I hosted Rotor Talk Live and was joined by co-host Ron Braun and very special guest Johnnie Alfonso. We did an unboxing of the DJI Mini 3 Pro, and then we went through and I gave my first impressions after the unboxing. So without any further ado, let's roll that clip in its entirety. Well, you know what? The Mini 3 Pro is here. And guess what we're going to do? A first on Bill the Drone Reviewer. Now, I've done live unboxings before, but never on Rotor Talk Live. This is a first for Bill the Drone Reviewer for Rotor Talk Live. So there we go. All right. I'm going to get rid of the graphics there. There we go. Here she is in all her glory, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, I should say. Sorry, I profusely apologize for that. Isn't this exciting? I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just itching to get this bad boy out. Now let's go ahead and take and the controller. Feels lighter than the RC Pro, I can tell you that right now. Go ahead and get this open. And they always put the adhesive they put on here is just insane. So it is a little, obviously it's smaller. Let's put them up here side by side so you guys take a look at them here. I kind of have to do it side by side for you guys to see this. And let's look at it from this direction and from the back. Very nice. DJI did a good job with this. All right. Soon we got the obligatory manuals and owner's information here. We also have the cable to charge it with. And spare props and a screwdriver. So there you have it, the unboxing of the Mini 3 Pro. And not to be outdone here, okay? We're also going to take a look at the Flymore combo, okay? I'm going to indulge myself here. So, yes, it's here, okay? I'm just like, I'm still pinching myself. UPS dropped it off. I was just like, wait a minute, okay? This is a movie. It's not real. So let's go ahead and do that here as well. Flymore Kit Plus. And as you know, everything comes inside the case. It's a nice, DJI always makes a nice case for these, okay? I will say this, and as far as like day travel is concerned, I think it's fantastic for like a day trip, like in your car. But for, you know, flying somewhere, I'm probably gonna get a hard case. There's Mr. Brown. How are you, sir?
Hello, Bill. Hello, everybody out there in the chat. Good to be here tonight. And Bill, I heard a rumor in the grapevine that you got a little package, a little UPS delivery today. The Mini 3 Pro.
It is here. It's in the flesh, and it's just like I kept telling everybody. I'm like, this isn't real. Okay, I feel like this is an episode out of the Twilight Zone. Okay, DJI's pulling my chain here. Okay,
the drone that was never going to arrive.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Ron.
Johnny, where's your Mini 3 tonight?
Man, I think Bill, I think that had my address on there, Bill. How did you get that?
Now, Johnny, at one point you did have tracking for it to arrive today, but it got pushed back, correct?
Yeah, it's in Memphis now. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. And I think DeMarco's tomorrow. I think, yeah, it's coming. But I think Bill got, I thought we was going alphabetical order here.
Well, Bill's got a bigger channel than you do, so he got prioritized.
Hey, it's exciting. I can't wait.
Well, good. Are we doing a live unboxing, Bill?
I'm doing a live unboxing, Ron. I've never done it on Rotor Talk. I've done live unboxings before, but never on Rotor Talk. Okay.
Now, Bill, is that the extended life?
These are the extended life batteries here.
Oh, wow.
You know what? I was just going to say this, okay? I kind of wish I wouldn't mind paying another $75 more and have them ship a third battery with this.
Why waste that space, Bill?
That'd have been nice, okay?
Yeah, but how many? Billy told us last night that when they give you that battery estimate, he saw it up in the 50s one point. How much estimated battery life? Bill, you may not be able to fly 4 batteries with that thing.
You're probably right, Ron.
You ain't lying, because Billy said you're definitely getting the 42 minutes out that thing.
Yeah, Billy.
I watched that last night, and I'm like,
flying.
Wow. Okay,
Johnny, you could film that new pad of yours all day with that.
Yeah, you ain't lying. I could watch them hammer the nails. Yeah.
You could just put the drone in the air and turn hyperlapse on and walk away for.
No, they might throw a 2x4 at that drone or something.
And that's a big advantage, Johnny, because Johnny and I have that little Nano, and the battery life's only average on that. Would you agree, Johnny? The battery life's just average.
Yeah, I would definitely. And we talked about that. Yeah, it's not. But hey, Billy. What Billy said last night about that Mini 3. He loved it, and he literally it could be the only drone you own. So Bill,
right,
there you
go. What you see in there, Bill? You got your extra props and all that.
Yeah, we'll see. They hid. There's another hidden pouch.
Oh, yep.
And here's where the other props are.
There's your props.
In the cable.
Your screwdriver in there too.
Yeah, it's in what the top cover of the case. There's a zippered compartment.
Now, Bill, did you get a full set of extra props or more than that?
It is. Okay, I got 2 sets of props here.
So Bill, was that 2 packages or 1 package? I mean, did it come separately?
Oh, Bill got a lot of props.
Yeah.
Nice. You only get one.
Okay, there's 2 in each one.
Standard kit.
Yeah, there's a full. Yeah, there's 2 in each one here. So
good.
So there's a full set here, and then there's the cable with this too.
Is that a USB-C? The USB-C?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a USB. No, USB. It has.
Oh, the A and C.
The A and the C.
Yeah.
So
now, Bill, did you get the charging brick with that, or you have to provide your own?
No, I'm just going to use. I figured I'm probably going to use the one from the Mavic 3 for it.
I've already tried it, Bill. It works perfectly.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought.
Bill, the day I first got the Mini 3 and I charged everything up, I think it took less than an hour and a half to charge the drone battery and the controller up using the Mavic 3 charger. And I even used the USB-A on the Mavic 3 charger. Remember the one that would not charge your smart controller up? Remember when you first got it? Well, guess what? It does charge the Dji Rc controller up.
Okay.
Charge that up and charge it quickly.
That's good. That's good. Well, okay.
Eric got his at 3 p.m. today.
I was telling everybody about this. This is my second go around with the RC Pro. Okay.
And that won't is that the one that won't charge up, Bill?
No, I sent that one back.
Okay.
And I learned my lesson with B&H Photo. Okay. All right. Now, B&H was real prompt to send me a return label, email me. I mean, it was like instant. Okay. But here's what they said. I said, okay, so you'll send me a new unit. No, here's what we do. We wait until you get your unit back completely, okay? Then probably 2 to 3 days processing, and then you can order another one. So I told her, I said, so you don't automatically send a replacement? Well, no. Well, if we did, we'd have to charge you again. And I'm like,
Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I'm like,
and that's
okay,
B&H.
yeah, and I'll buy small ticket items off of B&H, but you know what? Large ticket items off of B&H, not going there with them. Okay, because I still haven't received the credit from it. They got it today, but it hasn't shown up, so I don't have the credit for it yet from B&H. So I'm like, you know, sorry guys, you know, I'll spend maybe $100, $200 on an item, but I'm not going to spend $1,200 on a controller and have you guys, you know, no, because you know, think about this. I got mine off of Amazon. All right. Now, what happens with Amazon is, and you guys probably have experienced it, is when it gets scanned by UPS, you get your credit.
Yep.
It's done. It's a done deal. Okay.
Yeah.
You know that's kind of on customer service from B&H.
Yeah, if it happens to get lost or something, you really out, you know?
Oh yeah. You know, so I'm like, as far as that's concerned, but I'm excited. I mean, I crazy busy work day today in the middle of it, and that's what's nice about working from home. Okay, knock on the door, guess who's there? The UPS guy, and I'm like, oh my, you just made my day. Well, it was supposed to become between 2 and 4, and it got here about 11 a.m. today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I was pretty doggone pleased about that. So no complaints whatsoever.
Now,
No.
did you get the same kind of set that Philly Mike got? You got a kind of a bigger box, and then you had the drone and RC in one box, and then you had a separate box with the Fly More. Is that what yours looked like?
Exactly. I had two separate boxes, and I thought, and that's great because you know, and that's the thing to do. Oh, and I wanted to pass on something to everybody, and I'm not sure, you know, the people know about this. But if you purchase DJI Care Refresh when you buy your drone, it's automatically bound to that drone. You don't have to go online and do that. I found that out today. So I think that's something it might drive you crazy if you're trying to do it and you bought it like I did, you know, bought them together at the same time. So it's automatically bound to your drone. So you don't have to do that. So
You mean that's if you bought the drone and the controller together?
yeah, if you bought if you bought the drone controller, you know, whatever combination, if you bought the drone and the normal controller or just the drone by itself and Care Refresh, okay, it's automatically bound to the drone.
That's the way I purchased it. But they don't. But I'm glad you point that out there because that's never stated clearly, and it's never quite clear how you would bind them if that wasn't the situation either. So and it's hard to find much information or much videos on that whole binding issue.
Yeah, there's not a lot out there, but I did see some verbiage out there, and it's where you go ahead and you have to manually bind it. Like if you buy Care Refresh after the fact,
right,
and you want to bind it, you know, it says out there, you know, it's italicized, and I sent Ron a screenshot of that today. So I mean, that's good information to know because otherwise you could drive yourself crazy trying to figure that out.
And the big thing, Bill, with what the last couple with the Mavic 3 and the Mini 3, now we had that flyweight protection too, included with the Care Refresh.
Yeah, and that's fantastic to be able to have that. That really is, you know, so I'm really all in all, I'm really pleased with that. I think that's a good thing. You know, one of the things that I wanted to comment on, and I did watch part of your show. Billy could not have Billy's always a great guest. It was wonderful watching him last night, but my gosh, the boy is in love with the Mini 3 Pro. Okay. He infused so much praise for that. It's just like, you know, I heard him say something in effect like, you know, for my work product, you know, the Mini probably do just about everything for my job. I'm just like, wow, coming from him. That's a wow. Okay. You know,
right. Somebody that, you know, not that he didn't like the first Mini 1 or 2, but he didn't go as gaga over the first couple Minis as a lot of us did.
Yeah, because it took a lot to get him off the Air 2S. You know, he loved that drone.
Yeah, he even still when we said that last. Remember when you brought that up, Johnny? He still professed a lot of love for that drone. Also,
sure does. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and what amazes me is, you know, you look at the video quality from you know, and I've watched a lot of videos on the Mini 3 Pro, and the video quality from there, it's just like, wow, it just jumps out at you. But I think the thing to remember here, and a lot of people are going to try it, and they're going to be disappointed. Okay, you know, it's going to be okay in low light, but it's not going to be great in low light. All right, and I think that's something that people need to remember, because you don't have a Mavic 3 here, guys. Okay, so you can get those great sundowns with a Mavic 3. You probably won't get them with a Mini 3 Pro, depending upon how much light there is out there. Okay, because because of the cameras, because the cameras are basically inherent, they are different. So I think that's important for people to understand.
You got the Sunset King right there, Ron Brown.
Yeah, I mean, I took in that one video, the one thing I posted a video from, and I flew for a couple minutes over that ballpark after the sun had set over the horizon, and it looked good. I'm not going to tell you it was as good as the Mavic 3 or better than the Mavic 3, but put it this way, it's worlds better than the Mini 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that it's closer to the Mavic 3 than it is the Mini 2 as far as low light.
Okay. That's and that's what I'm anxious to hear.
And remember, Bill, even though we don't have the sensor size in the Mini 3, we have a much wider open aperture, that 1.7 on the Mini 3 versus the 2.8 on the Mavic 3. In fact, that when you first fly that, Bill, that aperture is so much light in Johnnie too, that man, your shutter's at 1/2000 to compensate for that wide open aperture. So you go from all to the pro settings, and you got a white screen or whatever, and to dial your that aperture way up there. So this is going to be a drone where I'd advise almost everybody to get not only ND filters, but maybe even get the polarized ones, because you really blocked a lot of sun on this if you're flying this in bright daylight.
Question of the day: what did you think of the DJI Mini 3 Pro unboxing and first impressions? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.